Most people think comfort equals peace, security, maybe even happiness. But what if I told you that your comfort zone is actually built on fear? That it whispers things like, "Stay here. It's familiar. You know what to expect," even when what you expect is misery. In this video, we're diving deep into the psychology of the comfort zone, why we cling to it, how it manipulates us, and what actually happens when you step beyond it. Spoiler alert, it's not what you think. So let's start with this. What is the comfort zone really? Psychologically, your comfort zone is the mental space where your activities and behaviors fit into a routine that minimizes stress and risk. Sounds nice, right? But here's the trap. The comfort zone isn't designed for your growth. It's designed for your survival. There's a difference. And that difference could be the thing holding your whole life back. Now I get it. Comfort feels good. It's warm, predictable. Your brain gets a little dopamine hit every time you avoid discomfort. Every time you don't speak up, don't take the risk, don't try something new. But let's be real. How many times have you stayed in situations that felt comfortable, but also made you feel stuck, uninspired, or even deeply unhappy? That job that's slowly draining your soul. That relationship where you've stopped being honest. That version of you that shows up just enough to not rock the boat. Comfort isn't peace. It's just the absence of challenge. And without challenge, there's no change. One of the biggest lies the comfort zone tells you is, you're just not ready yet. Let's unpack that. I'll quit once I have a better plan. I'll speak up when I feel more confident. I'll chase that dream when things settle down. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. Readiness is a myth. Confidence doesn't come before you act. It comes because you act. Every major turning point in your life will require you to do something before you feel ready. That's the real growth edge, and it's terrifying. But it's also where your future self is waiting. Okay, let's get nerdy for a second. When you leave your comfort zone, you enter what psychologists call the learning zone. It's where you stretch, adapt, rewire. Then, if you keep going, you reach the growth zone. That's where the magic happens, where you start to actually change your self-concept. You no longer say, "I'm not that kind of person." You become the kind of person who does the scary thing and survives, thrives even. But guess what's right between the comfort zone and the growth zone? Fear, discomfort, uncertainty. Your inner critic screaming, "Turn back." That's the border, and crossing it is a skill, one you build through practice. Here's what most people won't tell you. Stepping out of your comfort zone doesn't feel empowering at first. It feels awkward, embarrassing. It might even feel like failure. But that feeling isn't a sign to stop. It's a sign you're doing something new. And if you keep showing up, messy, unsure, real, you'll notice something weird. The fear gets quieter. You stop craving certainty and start trusting yourself. That's when you become dangerous, in the best way. So here's the question I want to leave you with. Are you living, or are you just avoiding discomfort? Because you weren't born to be comfortable. You were born to grow, to expand, to step into unknown spaces and say, "Even here, I can figure it out." Every time you stretch yourself, you prove to your brain that you're capable of more. And that's how you shift who you are. So here's the question I want to leave you with. Are you living, or are you just avoiding discomfort? If this resonated with you, I want you to do one small thing today that makes you uncomfortable. Just one. Then come back here and tell me in the comments what it was. Let's normalize choosing growth, especially when it's hard. And hey, if you're on a journey of self-awareness and deeper inner work, hit that subscribe button. We go deep here. Look within yourself. Everything you need is already there, because you weren't born to be comfortable. You were born to grow, to expand, to step into unknown spaces and say, Even here, I can figure it out. Every time you stretch yourself, you prove to your brain that you're capable of more, and that's how you shift who you are.